Hi teachers! Do students ever just have an off day with their tricks where it's just not coming together for whatever reason? Has that ever happened to you? It's certainly happened to me. Minus 25 here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's freezing out and yet it's gloriously sunny. And this happens to us here in Calgary, where you look outside and it looks beautiful. And you step outside and it's like a wall of frozen air, minus 25. We're having a cold snap right now. And as you can probably see, anyways, so funny story, my dog Coco, we go for a walk every day. Like almost every day we go for a walk. Coco she's a Bichon Shih Tzu and she needs to get out every day. And we go for our walks and she knows my schedule. She knows when I'm winding down my office work and when it's probably time to go for a walk. And she'll start getting excited and she's waiting around for me and she's anticipating. If I ever, heaven forbid, do not take her for a walk, then she's like puppy dog eyes all the way, totally making me feel bad, like guilt trip all the way. The last 3 days, we've been having this cold snap. And although it looks beautiful, it's really cold. And we got these little booties for her, but she hates them and she kicks them off and they won't stay on. So it's cold on her little toes, on her little paws. So I go to let her out. This is 3 days ago, and yesterday, and today. I go to let her out and she like walks to the door, wind blowing in her face. Now turns around and walks away. And I'm like, Coco, it's like your most favorite thing to do in the day is go for the walk. And she's, nope, too cold. She won't go for the walk. And I'm still going out for my walk because it's good to get outside every day if you can, even though it's cold. This will be a very short walk because I am quite freezing right now, but I'm still getting out. But she won't go for the walk. It's just not happening. It's not happening today. It hasn't happened all week. I don't know if she's like holding it in or what she's doing. So she's holding out until it warms up. And this is just like in class. I'll have kids who, for whatever reason, it's just not happening. We may be working on, let's say, round off back tucks. And for whatever reason, it's just not coming together that day. And so what do you do in that situation? They can clearly do the trick. You've been doing it for a long time. It's not like they're not ready. They've been working on it, but they're just having an off day. So do you push through? What do you do? The answer is let it go. Your students don't have to do everything every single class. They can have an off day. They can have a day where it's just not happening. Because if you push through, that's where injuries happen, or that's where they start to get into their mind and their heads psychologically. I had a student and we were working on round off back tucks, and this was last year. And she had them really good. We were just running them every class in time for competition season. And for whatever reason, she had this off day. And I knew that if I pushed through with her, if she had an accident and fell, first of all, she'd get hurt. But second of all, she's going to be in a place psychologically where now she's psyched out. And we had competition season starting in 3 weeks. Hello. And people out shoveling. I need to shovel next. I might have to go inside and warm up first. Anyways, so we just didn't do them. And you know what? We didn't do them the next week either. Because for whatever reason, she was off. And it's this concept that I call going slower to go faster. We took a break, just said, you know what, let's do something else. We worked on back handsprings instead. And after a couple weeks, it was better. And she was fine for competition season. And she did them perfectly fine. Now, if I would have got all freaked out, it's comp season and we need to be doing these every class, and she's having an off day, then we're really going to be behind. Because now she's going to be in her head, psyching herself out. Sorry, my lips are starting to freeze because it's cold. Anyway, so we took that break. And you know what? She came back stronger than ever. We went slower to go faster, and it worked. It worked really well. And now we're working on layouts this year. And so I just like to encourage you. Sometimes just like Coco, it's just not happening. And that's okay. Take the moment to take a step back and just say, let's do something else today. They're going to be so relieved because you're the authority and you said it's okay, because it is okay. So take that moment, take a break when you need to. It's not going to set them back. It's not going to ruin their training. You just pick up when they're ready, because a big part of acro is mental game. Okay? And whatever you say goes, and they will hold on to your every word. And if you're a teacher that's like push, and they have an off day, they're either going to hurt themselves or they're going to get psyched out, and they're going to be worried about what you think of them and if they're doing a good enough job for you. And sometimes it's okay for you to say, you know what, this is not happening today. Let's do something else instead. They'll be relieved. They'll come back stronger than ever, and you're going to get your tricks faster. It's called going slower to go faster. So take a moment if you need to with your students. It's not going to set them back. It's going to strengthen their trust in you, and you're not going to have any injuries. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go inside and warm up, and then I'm going to shovel. Coco's going to be watching me from the window because she's definitely not coming outside. We're taking a couple days off, and that's okay. Have a great day, teachers. We'll talk to you next time.